everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, I'm glad you found me. Let's make a very special sourdough. So first we're mixing up our dough fast and furious to get things going. This is just a very quick clip. 100 grams of starter, 325 grams of water, 500 grams of flour, 10 grams of salt, and that's it. And you mix, as you see here, and then we get into stretch and folds. This is where the strength of the dough and the gluten starts to build up. So while the dough rests, I'm cutting out a custom stencil with my Cricut, which you'll see shortly. I've had my Cricut for a few years now. I don't typically use it. I haven't used it for a stencil before, but I figured this would be the perfect time to try it out. I did end up making a backup loaf just in case, because I was afraid that if it didn't turn out, at least I would still have something pretty to bring to the birthday party. And this birthday party, in fact, was a surprise birthday party for my husband. He turned 35, and he was completely in shock. He was not expecting any party at all. So it's really nice to surprise him every now and then. With the stencil, you can see I made this at 7:30 in the morning. Having a toddler, they do get up really early. I mean, mine does. This kept him entertained for, I'd say, a good 10 minutes while we made it. Here I'm just dusting the counter. I mean, you don't really have to. I see a lot of people not doing it, but I prefer to do it. I don't know why, but here I am tipping the dough out of the bowl. I just kind of like to give it a little scooch, help it along quicker. And once I get it onto the counter, I just do some shaping, some stretching, some folding. You give it a few pulls, make it into like a rectangular shape. Then you just kind of fold here, fold here, kind of give it a little pinch there. And then just roll it up. Kind of reminds me of a sleeping bag, to be honest. And then you just kind of twist and pull and twist and pull until you have some tension on the top of the loaf. And you can give it a few slaps if you want. I always like to, it makes it fun. I stick that in my Banneton. Make sure it's all put back together here. I ended up removing it and putting a little liner of paper towel just to make my life a little easier. And this is movie magic for you. This is the next morning for me. We tip the dough out onto the counter, just on a piece of parchment, dust it off, get some of that flour off so I can put my design down. And then what I did was I just placed it here. I wet my hand a bit and I put my wet hand on the dough just to kind of stick that down. And as you can see, my toddler is beside me playing with the little sifter with flour and making a small little flour pile on the other piece of parchment paper, which is fine by me. It keeps him entertained. He likes doing it. He's really good at keeping it on the parchment, so that is very easy to clean up. Very nice. And I'm just making sure everything is properly put down so I don't have any lifting. That way my design comes out flawless. Just dust on some flour. And then I like to push the flour around the designs but away from the letters. I feel like it helps it look more clear. And you want to be very gentle while you're doing this because you don't want to lift that stencil before you're ready. Then I pull the stencil off. It doesn't always go as smoothly as planned, but it works out in the end. Then the dough goes into a hot Dutch oven and just wait until you see the result. The crust is golden, blistered, the design is baked right in, and the smell, honestly, nothing beats it. Here's a look at the final loaf, crispy, rustic, and ready to slice. Let me know in the comments what stencil I should try next, and if you're a sourdough lover, don't forget to like and follow for more. Thanks for watching. Bye!